Well, Devils, straight on, goddamn fucking question time. Let's see what the fucking Devils got for me today. And on today, fucking seems like this gets brought up 10 million fucking times. I never made it to this goddamn video when I gave my official review. The video I posted 2 weeks ago, J-Dog reviews Glenn Benton, latest interview. 1.2K views 2 weeks ago, but I think the reason it got answered a lot of times is because a lot of people were asking before, like when I did this video, before it got posted, hey, J-Dog, did you see the Glenn Benton interview? Sure, motherfucking did. So, let's see what kind of fucking pink panties are in here, because I'm sure there's some, but we'll do mostly questions. But if I see some nice fucking pink panties up the vag, we'll read those off too if there's any in here. But let's see some goddamn question marks. Uh, oh, yeah, I saw this guy. The brutal comer. He's ripping on the dog. Can tell you have no legs, bro. Do I need to tear it off the fucking drawers again, bras? Do we need the Devils? Let me know. Do I need another fucking pants takedown? And yeah, compared to who too? If you're comparing me to fucking like Tom Platts, fucking Big Rammy, goddamn Branch Warren, Jay Cutler of that quad stomp pose. Well, yeah, no fucking shit. I got no nothing compared to those guys. But compared to the average, you know, average genetic Joe, trained 15 years, I think I'm doing okay. Could be doing better, but doing too bad. Bong Jesus. You have a chance to meet Glenn Benton, but you choose a birthday party? Question mark, question mark. First of all, I did both, goddamn it. Did meet him. And second of all, it's because the goddamn birthday party one was on the Saturday in Columbus, and I already had my tickets for Cleveland, which was the following Tuesday. So I knew I was going to Cleveland no matter what. So did I need to see him 3 days prior? I still did, goddamn it. So I chose both. Don't question my goddamn Deicide fandom. Fucking Deicide, you're under the table, brah. Guaranteed. Life Eternal, as a whole, I mean all genres of metal, which country has the best scene of all time? I don't know if there's any one. I mean, obviously it's going to be, if you're into black metal, you're probably going to say Norway or Sweden. If you're into like the 90s death metal, you're probably going to say Florida. But I would say in general, as history, I would say Sweden. I put Norway in there too, even though a lot of the stuff I don't like a lot. I like about 40% of it, it seems like. 60% of it I didn't. Um, Florida. And hell, even put the fucking, LA scene. Got three replies. What the fuck do they say? Chanley B, ha, you're asking this guy? Laughing my ass off. Why am I not the right guy to ask? Ricky Jones, great Sweden or maybe Norway, so it sounds like we're Ricky Jones. Charlie B. Sounds like Charlie B's trying to start some fucking some scuttlebutt. He's telling he says at Ricky Jones, shut up. Okay, Charlie, tough guy. Then what the fuck's your pick? You said I'm basically the wrong guy to be asking, but you're watching my channel, so what the fuck are you watching for if you don't think my opinion's of worth of any value? Which that's fine. I'm not offended by that whatsoever. If you don't think my opinion's of any value, but why the fuck are you watching then? And then other guys commenting, you just tell to shut up. Well, Ricky Jones watches every fucking video. Well, okay, which one do you think then? Harry Quinn, J Dog, thoughts on SARMs? I've had some mates have success with RAD 140, LGD, MK, etc. Yeah, SARMs are okay. Basically, if you're 100% natural, you never used any anabolics, they're a good starting place. That's actually probably where I would have someone who's recommend. I probably would start somebody off with, like something like Ostarine or so, maybe like 30 milligrams a day of Ostarine. If you've never taken anything, if as long as it's real, yeah, you'll definitely notice something from it. I get one reply. What the fuck did he say? Brutal Comer, Ostarine, and MK677, the best SARM stack, healthier than getting on steroids. That's debatable, but on paper, yes, they are. With the MK677, though, be careful with that. It definitely raises blood sugar. It's notorious for that. And if you're going to take it too, to get the most out of it, take it pre-bed because it helps you sleep well. If you take it during the day, you're just tired as fuck all goddamn day. Um, 50 milligrams seems to be a really good dose. Um, but yeah, take it before bed. It'll increase your sleep as well. Helps for that, as with your recovery. But watch your fasting blood sugars. If they get over if they start creeping at like 105, 110, 115, added in some metformin, possibly a long basal insulin, or cut it completely. Because, yeah, you don't want to fucking turn yourself into a goddamn diabetic. Guys commenting a lot on the Glenn shit, but I don't have really any comment because it's been the same goddamn thing I've said about 30 times now, previous videos, so I'm not seeing any kind of like new comment wise on it. Give me goddamn question marks. Where the fuck they are? This is another fucking another cunt bag fucking commenting. It seems like why are people want to fucking see me posing down or napalm tomahawk. Rumor in the metal scene is you skip all leg days and are shorter than bagel boss. I'm 5'9 1/4" is my exact medical height. Used to be 5'9 3/4". Shrunk a half of an inch. I'm sure it's from training those goddamn legs. Spinal compression. And again, I know Devils. You got offended last time. They all got all up in a roar. Fucking boys have cooties. Last time I showed the fucking legs on camera, they did not like that. Adam Chorabik. Question, J-Dog, what do you think about ASUP? Question mark. You know what? It's like, I don't even know if I've officially listened. I've always seen it, saying it's best grind bands of the late 90s. I always did. I wasn't sure if it was hardcore, grind. It's just one of those bands that look either hardcore, grind, or punk. I probably have listened to it at one point, seen the name several times come to the shop, but it's a band. Do I officially know if I've listened to? No, I'm gonna guess if it's grindcore, is it just kind of stuff like Phobia and a Gothic Least type of grindcore? I'm gonna assume that. Let me know though. But I don't know if I've officially listened to it. If I did, it's in the category if got more metal than you know, goddammit. I don't remember it. Goday Tonser, J-Dog, do you think Tiamat might be the most bizarre example of a band not from Finland totally changing their entire sound and identity in drastically different ways? Oh my God, Tiamat, that's a fucking hilarious you bring that up. That's kind of another band that when I did previous video, what definitely went up by now, I don't think I posted by the time you do this, but it's up by the time you see this video, is people calling out Cradle of Filth, Deicide, Morbid Angel, Cannibal Corpse, who else they call out like a motherfucker? Hell, I'll even put 6 Feet Under in there. As fucking ridiculous as they got, because I think the first 3 are good. It's minimally got to have Haunted. Haunted's what the fuck don't you like about that? But yeah, those minimally. The Caval tough guys, the ones I brought up, they have nothing to say about Motorhead. They have nothing to say about Black Sabbath. They have nothing to say about the Misfits or Sarcophago. Bands that changed or got big is what I'm getting at. Tiamat, you're out of your fucking mind. Dude, they got gayer than fucking Cradle of Filth. I would let her listen to later Cradle of Filth than later Tiamat. That shit is fucking homo as hell. I gotta get my fucking estrogen levels rechecked after hearing that shit. And it just looks totally fucking gay too. Total posers, there's no doubt, because they trend jumped every fucking record. Matter of fact, even the first Tiamat, I don't even like that. I thought it was boring. It's a solid death black metal album, I guess. But I only like the Treblinka stuff. The Treblinka demos was when they were unique. That shit was fucking great. And then the album, you just got it. It had a couple of the same songs, I think, or maybe it was just from the 7-inch. I think what I should say, but it's just boring as fucking piss. But the Treblinka shit had those fucking unique riffs. That was all I liked was Treblinka, to be honest with you. But I definitely see the first Tiamat album. It is a classic. I'll give it that. I understand why people like it. I don't think it's trash. I just thought it was kind of boring. But when they started changing on the second album, isn't that like, I can't remember the second one. I think that is still at least metal. And then they drastically started changing. Definitely they went fucking changed more than fucking Cradle of Filth, more than 6 Feet Under. 6 Feet Under, again, this is stupid. It's just silly and Scooby-Doo singing. That's all that is. The Tiamat was like, what is this? And even just their image, you're like, the fuck? Is this goddamn Rammstein? Is this Coal Chamber? Is this Mushroom Head? Is this Marilyn Manson? Marilyn Manson dressing up like a chick? And what's another thing, too? Calling on not to talk about big bands and shit like that. Why is it I've always fucking wondered that? Maybe none of you, a lot of you devils probably wanted the same goddamn thing, or maybe you just never thought about it. I've always wondered as a teenage kid. Like I said, Marilyn Manson as a gateway band Definitely was for some people. And some people just never got the fucking memo, still never heard of Cannibal Corpse, never heard of Morbid Angel. But why is it he's considered satanic or evil? Granted, anything that steers the fucking the youngins away from the fucking white light, the fucking fake god in the sky, I'm all for. But like, how is dressing up like a fucking transvestite woman, having boobs and goddamn wearing pink nail polish and shit, like, and sucking your own dick? How is that evil? How's that satanic? Now, if that's what you're into, whatever. I don't give a fuck. But I never equated. I'm like, I remember when I first saw Marilyn Manson. It was one of our cousins, the scumbag one, which don't even know how the motherfucker's still alive. But whatever. We were kids. I was maybe 10 or 11, and he thought, yeah, he was buying some heavy shit. He's a few years younger than me. I think he's like 40, 41, and I'm 37. So you figure when I was 11, yeah, he's probably about 15 at the time. So that sounds about right. And he bought it and he was showing it, and he's, I even thought then, I'm like, this just looks like some gay guy. This is me at 10. I was either 10 or 11. Definitely haven't heard Cannibal at this point, but I think Sacred Reich, got the Sacred Reich tapes. Definitely would have had the Sacred Reich tapes because I heard those at 10. It was checking shit out. Probably knew like early Metallica. Big Slayer too is what I heard by then. So just really, really, really new to music, right? And I was too young to even buy anything, so I was listening to whatever my brothers had, right? So kind of piggybacking off that. Anyways, I remember seeing it and thinking at that young of an age, this is just gay shit. I literally thought of that. I was like, what's evil about this? This just looks like something homosexual. Like he wants to be a girl and sucks his own dick. Like, what? How is that satanic? How is that evil? Thought it then. But I had all the people in high school, and I remember when they were into them, and even to this day, I'm like, how are you equating this with darkness and evil? Makes no goddamn sense. And again, maybe you're like, whoa, he wasn't going for that. That's what they equate it with. Antichrist, superstar, and shit. What does this have to do with being anti-Christian? You put on fucking deicide, service of light. Oh, yeah, that makes goddamn sense. Fucking first battery. Oh, yeah, this is fucking satanic. You know what I mean? What the fuck? But going back to Tiamat, they almost had kind of that image, kind of Marilyn Manson, cold chamber Marilyn Manson type image. The fuck? I want nothing to do with this. So talk about a bunch of fucking traitors. Because it wasn't like, usually it's the other way around if you're kind of like into this, is at best, like I said, Marilyn Manson something being a gateway band. They heard that, realized how homo it was, heard the real fucking shit, banned that fucking fishnet and fucking lipstick on a dude and all that other fucking shit going on. They got rid of all that and got, more metal looking, right? Started the other way around. Actual real metal act, and went to that. Thought it was like, dude, what the fuck? You don't go the other. That's a bigger offense. At least with the other guys, when it's the other way around, they get into it like, hey, I didn't know any better, man. You got to start somewhere, right? You can at least pawn it off like that. That's young and dumb, brah. And hell, I'll even give you a pass on that. Yeah, young and dumb. Got to start somewhere, didn't know, right? I mean, personally, like I said, man, that just stood out to me. How is this evil? This doesn't look appealing at all. Fucking, I'm not into dudes. I want nothing to do with this. And then you put it on, not even heavy. Flat out, not even heavy. Little boy J-Dog knew. I thought it was common sense, but apparently the fucking not. So, but yeah, Tiamat. But all these, what I'm getting at, the reason I'm bringing them up is because, like, we'll get them in stock and stuff. As a matter of fact, I knew Tiamat sucked it up big time. I did not know that until about how bad they went till about 5 years ago or so. Was it Floga Records? I think it was Floga. But anyways, it reissued all their albums. Some of the ones I didn't know existed. We got them in. I'm like, picking the jaw off the floor. I was like, is this the same Tiamat? I was like, I knew they gated up, but this is hella gate up. Didn't realize it even went that fucking bad. So whenever they reissue those, because we got them in, people buy them though. They want them, which, hey, I'm glad to be selling shit. That's cool. But what I'm getting at is, it does seem like it's kind of those black metal tough guys. They won't call that out. That's okay. A band changed that degree, but Cannibal Corpse, bunch of posers, selling a hot topic. Cradle of Filth, they suck. And again, I don't even like anything by Cradle of Filth after Midian, and even Midian was fucking pushing it. But I've heard later ones, and I'm like, because me and Reaper did an old, way back, old Hellcast. I think it was audio only. And he put on later Cradle of Filth, and we were kind of, looking to have a very good laugh. Both, and Cradle doesn't like anything by Cradle of Filth. He doesn't like, honestly, other than he likes Denial of God, I don't think he likes any other black metal whatsoever. He doesn't even like Bathory. But even he's like, he's listening, he's like, again, fucking Dumb and Dumber line. Huh. expecting this to be a little gayer than this. You know what I mean? It was kind of like that. Same here. Yeah. I was like, I don't like it. I don't need it. It's definitely wimpy and down, played more to the goths and the girls, etc., than the early albums, and more commercialized and softer. But I was like, this isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I expected it to be way worse. So I have heard, and that was about we probably did that. We probably did that. That was about 8 years ago. We did that audio recording. Yes, not even I'm almost positive not a video. I think it's just audio only. So see if you can dig that up. I don't know if it's on YouTube or if it's on Hellcast.net. I don't even know, whatever the fuck Craig posts shit on. I don't even know what the fuck he does anymore. If things shit still exists, Hellcast.net, I think that's what it was. See if you can find it up. Reviewing the Cradle of Filth stuff. But yeah, hearing those later ones, I'm sorry, Tiamat fucking way more traitors. Way more. But yet, black metal tough guys, they don't bring them up. They're okay. No problem, bro. Makes no fucking sense. Tiamat, biggest fucking traitors. Biggest. Worse than Carcass. Definitely worse than Carcass. Sam L was another one, too. No one brings them up. Beharit, I did bring up, but Beharit's another one. Like, what the fuck? H123 equals MC fucking square. Your Deicide sucks. Like, bunch of sellouts. Poser. Changed. What? And then jamming that makes no fucking sense. But yeah, like I said, there might be something. Let me know, is there a bigger offender than Tiamat? I think they're the kings. I think they're the king traitors. That's what I think. King traitors. Fuck Tiamat. Shove it up your ass. Up your ass right here, right now, goddammit. Well, they might like it up the ass. They might actually prefer that. Based on how those later rounds look like. It was, whoo, count me out of this. Get one goddamn more. One guy just saying unslaughtered rule. Cool. Oh yeah, the Joe Bentl's Man King shout outs on here. Yeah, I wonder if he saw my shout out to him. He didn't say anything. Fuck, Joe, did you see my shit? Has he done any videos since? I haven't actually rechecked them out after. That's the last video I saw that he had up. The Astral Adoration question: is there any chance of that Hell's reissue the first Children Technology album? Maybe. I mean, probably no time soon because they're not exactly the hottest seller. But it's funny, actually, when I'm out and about, though, it was the even guys from Mortuous that they brought up Children Technology. They were like, tell them that, from Hell's Adventures. They brought, so I love that fucking shit. Oh, cool. So it's kind of funny, but that's happened more than once. People just bring them up when you're out and about. But it was kind of like the demand has been supplied, so we probably have to wait a little bit longer because, you put out another 1,000 CDs or whatever, then, or 500 LPs, and you sell 10, and then you're sitting on them, it kind of fucking sucks. Chad Apple, J-Dog, what is the most disappointed you have been at a live show? I think I kind of answered this kind of before. For me, it was Deicide in 1998. Deicide in 1998, there's no way that was disappointing, bro. I'm not Serpent to the Light. What a lazy and boring show. I don't know, man. Were you stoned out of your skull? I can't imagine that was lazy and boring. I had seen Morbid Angel the week before, and they were phenomenal. It's funny because that's one of the main shows, Deicide 1998. I told the story, I'm like, fuck this. Let us go to that one. Regrets his day. Serpent from Light Tour. Quite possibly my favorite album of all time. Thanks, Dad. But I've seen YouTube videos. Now, I don't know if it was from your town or whatever, but I've seen the Florida show or whatever from 98 and a couple others. They're on YouTube, whatever there's on YouTube. I don't know, man. It looked pretty good to me. It looked pretty energetic. Because the first time I saw DSI was in 2001 for the Incinerate them. And I remember people saying then, too, again, it was, I'm not even going to mention any fucking names, but I remember who. Ripping on Deicide, kind of more the black, I wouldn't say he's a black metal tough guy, but definitely more the black metal crowd. And he's a guy, actually, now I'm thinking about the main person I'm thinking of, he probably does like later Tiamat. He probably does like later Sam L. But yeah, he's ripping on Deicide. I mean, he's ripping out that fucking boring and lame. That band was never good. Like fucking Tiamat, bro. And I don't know that for sure. I know he likes the early Tiamat stuff. But he's a guy with he would fall in that category. So that's how long I've been thinking this kind of shit for 15, 16, etc. Hearing this stuff, I'm like, what? Like, because it was guys literally that I got thinking, ripping on specifically Specifically Deicide, Cannibal Corpse, and Morbid Angel, probably in that order. Yeah, probably in that order. Rip it on then. But yet the shit that the bands are giving the pass to sarcophagus and stuff, I'm like, what are you talking about, man? This doesn't even make sense. It's like a one-way street with these guys. So, anyways, answer your goddamn question though. Most disappointed at them with the fucking show. Pretty disappointed with that fucking Love and Creation show, to be honest with you. Go there was no fucking Phil. Goddamn no 2XL t-shirts. Although I did enjoy the show and it sounded good. I was surprised at how the singer, the Young Buck, he did a pretty good job, especially imitating Brett's vocals. That was going to be a huge concern. I didn't want some guy going up to try to sing like Chris Barnes. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Fucking stupid as fuck. When a guy has especially a unique voice for a band, and you go up there and they just do a regular death metal girl, what are you doing, dude? What are you fucking doing? So I was actually pretty happy about that. But I was disappointed in the sense I'm like, oh, Phil's not here, great, and what the fuck, no 2XL t-shirts. So this is kind of a bummer. Probably the most recent disappointment. Deicide, I really liked how Deicide sounded, and I really enjoyed it, but I was definitely disappointed no Serpents of Light songs, specifically at least just one song, Bastard of Christ would have been great. I was disappointed by that, but as a whole, I enjoyed it. I expected I go into Merciful Fate in Detroit. I'm expecting to be disappointed by the set list. It'll be half the set list will be literally half the set list based on from what I know from YouTube videos is going to be Satan's Fall and the new goddamn song, which I didn't think was very good. That's 10 minutes long. You got literally 30 minutes of fucking music there between two songs. Cut both of those and do some of the songs from the 90s. Satan's Fall. Anyone who's a long time Merciful fucking Fate fan owns bootlegs and shit like that. It's on every goddamn set. We've heard it a million times live. Do a song that you've fucking never done live, maybe the Crossroads or Sucking Your Blood or Buried Alive. Maybe something off Time too that they've never done. In the Shadows, they were pretty good about picking songs off In the Shadows. But the last two albums, even Into the Unknown, but Into the Unknown was my least favorite one. But maybe do like Holy Water. Don't they ever heard them play that? I don't think they've ever done that song live. It's one of the songs that I'm pretty sure off the top of my head they never done live. Do some of those. Those were fucking great songs. You know what I mean? That's a new song that wasn't very good. And it was, if nothing else, maybe it just needs to grow on me. Starters had like a 5-minute goddamn intro, and then it was fucking and it was long. So I would just want to use it for that reason. Well, we want to do a new song. Well, okay, don't pick a 10-minute song, dude. And then Satan's Fall. It's just too goddamn long. And it's a Satan's Fall. It's a good song, but I don't think it's for me. And I know there's gonna be people that disagree, and that's totally fine. I don't think it's in the top 10. I really don't. I think Doomed by the Living Dead's way better. Evil's way better. Nuns Have No Fun's way better. Fucking Gypsy's way fucking better. The Oath's way better. The Dangerous Meeting's way fucking better. Black Funeral way better. Black Masses is better. Curse of the Pharaohs is better. Granted, a lot of these songs I mentioned that they do live as well. Come to the Sabbath, way better. So it's like I didn't think all those songs I mentioned I like more than Satan's Fall. Again, I don't think Satan's Fall is a stinky song by any means, but just so it's so long, that's you can pick like 3-minute songs between the talking song stuff and cover 3 songs instead of just one. That's all. Just give a little bit more variety. That's all I'm fucking saying. It's not like if they've never played it live, it'd probably be cool. Oh man, never like for example, has Venom ever played At War with Satan live, like the entirety? Put it in there. I don't own a whole bunch of bootlegs and shit by Venom. Live bootlegs and stuff. I own a shitload of Merciful Fate ones, though. That's how I know about this. Satan's Fall, I think, is literally on every single set. I'm almost positive on every single set. So if like they never did it, I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. You know, the long song, they never done it live. Then yeah, that'd be kind of cool. But it's been every set, and it takes up too much goddamn time. So I'm expecting to be disappointed at that. I mean, again, I'm expecting to enjoy it as a whole. Glad to see Fate, but I'm expecting to be slightly disappointed by the set list. So, anyways, let's end with this one. Devils going on a little bit too goddamn long. Comments, questions, concerns, you know what the fuck to do. Put it in the goddamn comment box. I get an answer bright in the morning. Later, goddamn it!